So many of you want to quit right now. I know a lot of you are academics. A lot of you are in startups or managers or CEOs, and you're doing something that's new and different and nobody else has done that thing before. Anybody that is exploring and trying something out for the first time is gonna feel like they're gonna wanna quit, and they're gonna feel really down every day. And I want to tell you, first of all, everybody feels like that, and that is okay. Realize it is part of the process. Don't beat yourself up for feeling like you want to quit. And second of all, you need to know that you are a good person. So if you don't know me, I am Professor Dave Maslach. I'm an associate professor of innovation strategy and entrepreneurship. And I created this whole reciprocity project to give back as much as I possibly can. There's so many people to help me out that I wanted to pay the favor forward to help you out. So I'm sure almost all of you have heard of this idea of sunk costs, where if you are pursuing something, you should never look at the value that you've consumed or the cost that you have consumed to get to the point of where you are. And you should always focus on what are the opportunities going forward in terms of what's the value it's going to generate. I personally don't believe in the idea of sunk costs. I think it frames the story. It frames who we are. It frames organizations, companies, innovators, anybody as single entities, and we're moving towards some singular magical goal, whatever that goal is. And many of us have this idea of what success is by comparing against others. We look at them and we think that they have more publications, they're going to better schools than you, they look like they have more money than you, they look like they are doing more innovative things, they have more products, whatever it is. It looks like they have just so much more, and they're so much better than who you are and what you look like inside. Now, if you believe in the story of sunk costs, then you will try to maximize on a singular goal, and you'll try to get towards that singular goal. But I don't believe that. I believe in much of life, it is a mosaic. It's a journey. It is a process towards doing things of self-fulfillment and loving who you are. And if you get that in your mind, that the process of doing anything in this world is about loving who you are and enjoying the process and knowing that the grind is really the thing. It is the thing that you should be doing. It is not the thing that is painful. It's not a cost. It is not problematic. It is not this thing where you can say that this is detrimental. Rather, the thing that you're doing at this moment, this grind, this journey that you're part of, it is the thing that gives you self-fulfillment, and it is the thing that is truly fun. So stop viewing the world as if you are in some sort of competition, or you are trying to ratchet up goals or ratchet up getting to some sort of end point, whatever that end point is, or some sort of particular outcome. That's just not how life works. Life works as a journey where you're constantly evolving and growing and developing. And sometimes you have to turn something off temporarily that you didn't necessarily, maybe you couldn't get the resources for that thing. Maybe you're building some sort of organization, some startup, and it just wasn't working out. You turn that off temporarily, but you don't give up on that idea. Nobody ever gives up on that idea. It's still in the back of their mind. And then you think about how you can reframe it, rejig it, turn it into something that's a little bit more magical. And at that moment, that's when things come together. So I need you to know that it is not about getting to some sort of end goal, and it's not about impressing others. It's really not about getting those outputs like a publication or getting that startup IPO or whatever it is you're trying to do at this moment. That's not the end goal. The end goal is to enjoy the journey and look around and work hard and try to be nice to other people. The end goal is kindergarten. It's when you start out. And if you go look back at what people taught you in kindergarten, or what your grandparents taught you about what things are about in this world, then you get it. So stop focusing on the fact that you're not getting progress, and focus on the fact that you're doing something that you really want to do in this world.